Alright, so this video is going to be about, I guess, cheap but effective edged weapons. I've got a few of them lined up here. They're in like the $30 to $50 price range right here. I think that knife is probably about $40 to $50, and so is that tomahawk. This first one here, it's obviously a double-headed SOG hatchet or tomahawk, what do you want to call that? It's kind of heavy. Not bad. I've used it for trying to, I don't know, chop down small, not trees, but brush. I've chopped some logs with it. Does a pretty good job. This thing's all just been looks. I've never done anything with it, but obviously, by the look of that, if you had to, you could end someone's day with it. Not that I'm recommending, I'm just saying it came down to it. This one here, oh, actually, put it this way. These two are pretty much identical. Obviously the designs are a bit different, but they're both pretty much the same. This one here is from SOG, and this one here is United Cutlery. They make like 10 different colors of this, but it's all really just the same. I've had good luck with both. I've chopped logs with both of them, or split logs with both, I should say, and they're just fine. And they make, you can get aftermarket sheets for them. They'll work a little better than the crappy ones they come with. Spikes aren't real sharp on them when you get them, but you can sharpen them up with it if you want to. And they make other variations without that, with ones with like a hammerhead on them or something like that. But again, this is one of those things where if, say you live somewhere you can't have a gun, or whatever the reasons, you don't have one, something like this would do in a pinch for like a home defense situation. $30 edged weapon. This one here, I've used this quite a bit, as you can see, and it's worked pretty well. It's probably the same price range as stuff. No complaints with it. It's from Cold Steel. Kukuri or something like that. I'm probably saying it wrong. But cool design. Another one of those things, like I said, we do in a pinch, in a self-defense, home defense type situation, or just practical stuff, yard work. This one here, I'm not a fan of the K-Bar knife brand. Their knives feel like they're stainless steel, like what this stuff here is all made out of, like especially these. So I'm not a fan of their knives, but this is what you call a K-Bar, this design. This is from Ontario Knives, and I'm really quite fond of this knife. It came sharp like that on the tip. I haven't sharpened it at all. It has that nice coating on it. It actually feels like it's made for war. Takes you back to like 1943 or something like that. You know what I mean? If I can get the camera to pick that up. Yeah, U.S. Ontario. Badass knife. This one here, it looks really cool, but I'm really not too crazy about it. I have my doubts about how well it would hold up. The videos, it's made from Cold Steel, by the way. The videos they show of it does a pretty good job, but I just kind of wonder. And nothing against wood. I like wood handled stuff, but I just kind of wonder how well this would do. I've got a feeling it would get wobbly real fast, but I could be wrong. It has that nice tool grade finish to it. I like that, and it looks good matched with that knife. Makes you think of that movie Patriot, Mel Gibson, where he kills all the British people with his tomahawk and knife. That's kind of what comes to mind with that set right there. But I would still rather I think this is a little bit sturdier, personally. So, some variation like that, I guess. Not that I'm advocating violence, just saying if you had to pick something like this instead of a firearm with the intention of home defense, possibly, some of these would be very good choices, or a combination of two.